but it's really not fair what is going on around here with me running around dealing with anything that has to happen yet. I said to do some tidy up upstairs and anything else that needs to get done. So you figured nothing needed to be done.
No, I'm going to be doing that when I get home.
No, you're not. I thought we would do something like sit on the porch when you got home.
Okay.
Well, you know what? You're going to clean upstairs now when you get home, and we're not sitting on the porch. Because if I go in and start working on something, I'm, guess what, going to stay there, aren't I? Yeah? Oh, I was going to go get Starbucks, but we won't do it. Well, you know, you didn't really need to do that then, did you?
I can always drink that at home.
Then put that down in the bottom,
Yes,
down
that's
there.
what I'm going to do.
And it's bizarre, you know, it's like, you never asked me if I wanted one. You see what I mean by it? It just really is odd, most of all of this. And I've been doing it for years.
So let's go to Starbucks and I get Starbucks.
You don't know what all has going on. I've fixed this 4 times.
And don't really ever ask if I want
Somebody's going through the alley regularly, bending, trying to snap the antenna off. Or just to be...
Just to be a dick.
Well, basically, yeah. So it's the same stuff with the marks on the side. This is just going to drive me fucking nuts today. It would be nice if you took some time in the next week and cleaned out that, like when I come in or whatever, okay? And try to tidy things up a little. Or it's something, I don't know, this direction.
Well, going on airports, you're busy. Do you want to go straight out to the mall, or?
No, not really.
Okay.
No. I take it I'm not doing Starbucks today. You can look at the one on airport, I suppose, but... I thought a drive-through would be nice because I didn't have to walk in and stand on my foot, okay?
Yeah.
And this is just as bad. This goes all the way around, you see? And right down out through the parking lot. Get in that far lane and we'll do the one on Luckakuk. And we'll try it. Far lane, you're gonna turn left. No, around.
What can I get for you?
2 Frappuccino coffee with whip, venti.
2 venti coffee frappuccinos with whip.
Awesome. Anything else for you today?
No, ma'am.
No worries. Beautiful. We'll see you at the window. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you very much.
That's not icky, is it? I was under the impression she worked here unless they bounce her around because she's a managerial.
Card?
It's right here, Tim. And I want this on stars if they have it. What?
Why did they call police?
Oh, hold on. There we go.
You have 340.
Okay, so we got enough for two of those.
For two, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go.
How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. You were a regular at Eagle when I was.
Yeah.
I know. I wish to God we still had it over there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is where Vicky manages, isn't it? No.
Vicky works here, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Is she on today?
She's good. Yeah, she's in school right now, so that's really good.
Oh, okay.
Also, I've forgotten, would you like to use the 300 stars?
Yes.
Yeah, if it'll take it.
I
Yeah.
just like to double check.
Yeah.
I will give this to you.
Thank
I'm
you.
just going to sanitize
Great.
my hands real quick.
Okay.
How's your Kakamilum course been?
I'm long done that, and I teach Anishinaabe mowing, so there you go.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no kidding. It's like that all over, isn't it? Okay, there's one. Here. That's that. Put that in here if you can. Okay, there.
Thank you much.
Oh, thank you.
Hope you all have a
Okay,
great
what's
day.
your name again?
Oh, my name is Charles.
I knew that. I'm Kai. We knew that.
It's
didn't
all good.
I know. We
Changes
knew. We
every so
knew
often,
that.
You never know.
Okay, hang in there. Don't
Yeah.
move the vehicle yet. I've got to put this in here. Okay, take care. So all we have to do is get in the right lane and settle in, okay? Okay, so 100 because that's what it is here now. And please don't wander over to the middle area, all right? If you want to try to pass him, then do so. You're welcome. Can you put on the windshield wipers and keep them on, please? I would kind of like that. There's a fair amount, a number of things. You were supposed to be putting on potatoes today too. Is the other thing that was supposed to happen. You might be able to pull it off tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm doing nothing but coming in and organizing presentations and assignments again. That's it. I didn't think we would try to do all the way to White Rock for fear that we would maybe get pulled over. I can't imagine that we would be nailed throughout a district on a back road around Abbotsford. Because we could have got there off one of the canal and we just kind of, I think I might have got lost. Oh, working our way back because we took the wrong turn. And where are we now? Because I don't carry GPS, right? There we go. Because right now you're not supposed to leave Hope to go to Chilliwack. Yeah, really. And I'm not too sure what to make of that because 2 or 3 people said, well, you know, that's, I saw this on Facebook groups, but, you know, that's what we do. We just drive down the way, turn around, and we come back. That's it. And all this discussion, nope, can't do it. Well, that doesn't really make sense, does it? So how clear was Sammy's recording? Not as clear as it could be. Yes or no? Yes, it was clear enough? Well, I don't know what you're saying, yes or no. What is going on with this? You're not stopping here. Okay, it was clear or was clear? Let's go for a drive. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what else to do right now. If we rode through Abbotsford, it's fairly dry as far as that goes too. Would have done something else, but
I wouldn't guarantee it for very long.
It's going to hit all through Greendale. And it moves up along the mountains and around. I don't know if we thought you could make it through the flea market. No, there is no flea market because of COVID. Shit. See, it's just, yeah. So that's a thought. Maybe on a better, you know, today it was raining. We wouldn't be wrapped up early enough anyway today. What we could do on one of the mornings. It's a bit of a push though. You know, I have to wrap by 9:30 in order to have everything organized and head over there for 10. And that's what I said to him. I said, you know, we'll try to do it. I said, but, you know, I've got a language group that I run. And with the whole COVID thing, everybody's on the
ways
down. That's when we're going to do it. So we either do this in the back roads in or we go straight through to Fort Langley. What do you want to do?
The back roads would be more fun.
Oh, okay, well then you're coming off here. Stayed home today and probably just worked out another MENA document. I decided I was here to try to tweak it. We seem to be doing okay with what we've got, and what I'm pleased with is we actually stayed with questions and some answers for a good 15-20 minutes today.
Yeah.
That's a start. Like we did maybe 10 last week. Now we're at 15-20. You know, ask some questions back and forth. We're just going to keep asking those same questions till we get it into our head, and it will trigger the other stuff we have to learn. If you want, you can pull into the park that's up here. We'll go see if the cherry blossoms are still going.
Where?
Just up here, there's a turn in. Slow up, slow up, slow up. You should be in the right lane right there. That's the school. It's up one more. Get into the right lane, please. Which is a good way for us to get into trouble.
Nothing. Oh.
See? So right there's a RCMP, so go that way. And this is where they used to come for Chesswood with Ritual and the shit with Kate and everything else. And there's no, we don't even have to get out. We can just, the cherry trees are just about done in. Blossoms. Yeah, so. Well, it's that time of year. Just around a little bit. We don't have to stop here. I just thought we were just going to drive through for something to do.
Oh, okay, I thought you wanted to get some pictures or something.
Well, no, I've got this thing going, don't I? What's with all the chairs? That's pretty bizarre. Okay, now you don't be hanging on to that if we've got a cop up here, okay? Please put that down. It's a nice little walk through in there too, actually. So then you're turning left on this, and that's part of it down that way. I think. I'm not sure. Someday figure out drive up through there, I guess.
Really, that's the state.
Well, but this is all the walkway through it. It's. It's a little bit quieter drive this way. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, Town Line will do it as well. When we come back in, we may tie into one of those. Or try to. But it may bottom out too. I don't know. I didn't look at Google. Me? There's one or two of them end up being no exits towards there and don't tie into Riverside Road or whatever it's called. So Bradner, we could go to Bradner Rest Area, but we don't have to do that. You'd have to get. You have to. You need to now turn right. Or we can go through Fort Langley, the other route. Downs continues over there. That's up to you.
No, let's go this way.
Well, no, because then we're coming back. If we're coming back by way of the turn left.
Turn left.
Turn left, because you want to find. I believe that's Downs right there. If it's not, we're going to come back and go back this way. Okay. So follow that one in now. Figure out we've got to find 232nd up here someplace.
Okay.
So I don't know if we have to go back over and tie back up to Fraser Highway or not. I don't know. Now it's the adventure, okay? Sure, okay. Horrendous looking house, right? 272 turn right. Okay, you're
Yes, I know.
Tim, please don't turn into the other lane of traffic, all right? Thank you. I would appreciate that. Pardon me?
One's also a hawk.
No, didn't you say?
Yep.
Yeah. Something else. So it turns into 50-second. So this we take all the way down now to 3-second. Okay?
Okay.
There's one of those other big houses that they're building.
Damn it.
Yeah, but that's got the outbuilding, the parents' house and the whole bit with it. And I'm not interested in taking the highway. Okay? So the one that turns left goes directly, that takes you out to highway. You have to go down one more. See, that one's, is that not headed to highway? Yes. Okay, so that's highway. That runs to highway. So we don't want to do that. We're going to go down one more and try to tie across. Okay?
Sure.
So see, that's Route 1 off-ramp and whatever. So we'll go down here and then jog across, or take it across. And we'll assume we can get into Fort Langley without backtracking. I did this last time, doing it this way. And I don't know if 264th goes, it doesn't go all the way through. 58 was where I turned, and 58 is a problem with that. So I don't know. Now we're on an adventure again. And like I said, I didn't look at Google. Glen Valley. Okay, then I'm in the right basic area.
Yep.
Well, sort of. This is Glen Valley. The other is the Glen Valley Park. But I don't know if this goes down to River Road. Okay, so that's A64. Let's not do that. Keep going and we'll see what we've got, unless it's a dead end. If it is, I guess we'll have to figure something else out. Yeah, do you want me to drive, or are you all right? Well, then you should really frickin' slow down through here.
Let's do it.
I hope I didn't goof this up. Yes, it's a new place. We're not going to work actually. No, almost. Oh, it is. It's a new place. Do you want to know? Well, I know, but I'm supposed to be taking something to the horse. What is that? That's only Avenue. It's not going to do it either. Slow up, slow up, slow up. Glen Valley. Wait a minute. I think I'm on River Road. Whoa, slow up. 138th. Glen Valley's back that way. No, I'm trying to get towards...
Fort Langley's that way.
Well, then if we're going to come back through with the train... Well,
We got traffic there.
Fort Langley is 6 km. Then we're turning right. Okay, so then that takes us directly up past whatnot, the horse, without doing whatever. So we came in by way of, just follow that in all the way through from, okay, got it. I think. Hey, what are you doing?
Let's see if it's on the street for a few minutes. So it gets better.
Okay, well then sit here for a minute or two. I'm taking pictures. There's a duck over there.
There's one duck.
Yeah. If you just sit still for a minute or two, that's... Are you doing that?
Yeah, just
What's all over your pants?
pieces of
This.
bubbly grease.
What did you get grease off of? How are we going to get that out?
I have to take them to the laundromat again.
Decide that was whatever's at Langley, just all the way up. Okay, that's Do you know where you are right now?
Not a clue.
Well, you should, because this is where we come from Fort Langley regularly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to slow down? That's okay. We're just looking.
I can never
And we could have brought, but see, I don't know.
left or right.
Left. We turned left, but I don't know if 272nd, I don't think goes across the highway.
I don't think so either. You have to cross the 264.
And then up and around the corner is where the horse is.
On the tracks.
It's River Road. I always want to call it Riverside Road, but River Road. Okay.
Water is high.
Like cows. There's all the cows.
Yeah, remember the cows?
Oh, wow. They've got quite the herd here. That's a good size herd. My goodness. Oh, and Canada geese. See, we're out looking at things, right?
Yep.
Lower, I could get some really cool shots of like that barn back there, this right here, you know, whatever. Instead, what I get is blur as we go past stuff. So if you slow up here, I might be able to catch that barn. A little further forward, a little further forward, a little further forward, a little further forward. Okay, right about, whoa, right there. Well, a little further forward. Whoa, in front of a sign is not where to do it. Well, that's fine. It's Sunday. We can do this. Now we're just up around the corner here. You want to slow up because it's that second fence right up here. And she's right up this way, and I'll give you this if she's in. Okay, a little further forward. If she's in the barn, if she's anywhere. Look at my girl. Okay, here's this. She knows exactly who it is. That's on. Make sure it's on. Please make sure it's on.
Yes, it is.
Roll this down. How's my girl? Hi, Lucky. up my camera. Hi, Lucky. She wants to come up that way. She's got a. I don't know if you want to pull up a little bit, if you can. I'm gonna go over there. Look. Pull up so you can see.
Yes, dear.
Hi. Don't you eat my camera. Yeah. Don't you eat my camera. You the good girl. You want another piece? There. Yeah, good girl. Yeah. Here, we're going to take a picture of Tim, too. Look at this. You knew exactly who was coming. You don't think she doesn't know this van? She knows this van. Do you know this van? I know. Yeah. You want another one? Good girl.
Yeah,
I don't really care. I'm taking a picture of a horse. Hey, Lucky. You can get around. Pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
I came to see you. I did. I came to see you. Yeah, I did. I know. Yeah, I don't have any more. I brought. It's all we got. That's all we brought. It's okay. Okay. Hold on, I'll get my camera. Oh, it's all I brought. I know. I'm gonna come back and see you again. Okay, I will. I will. I know. You are my friend. You are a good girl. Yes, you are. You got muddy. You need grooming. Yeah, you need to be groomed.
yours go up when you win the van.
What?
Yours went up when you win the van. Wonder what else she's got.
I know. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Just a good girl. I don't have anything more right now. No, but I'm gonna come see you again. I will. I will. I will. And she knows exactly. She knew the van. Okay, just a good girl. Give me this. She's such a good girl. I gotta bring something to these people sooner or later. Okay, we're going that away. That's probably them. The videos, they don't seem to mind that we're talking near the horse. Oh, she's such a good girl. You don't tell her. What do you think? She knows the van.
Yeah.
As it's coming around. Yep. Yeah, it's that was them. Yeah, I would love to take, and they're out there, I'm sure. Do you think by this time they know that somebody stops and talks to their horse?
Maybe.
Okay, now what are we gonna do? We got that far. We can drive through the little park here and go back through the other way. Okay, so if you want to just go up and go through the park, I don't know if you want to get out, but you can see the water is high anyway.
Yeah.
It's okay. Pull up along over that way. I'm doing okay this way. Those are the guys that ride bike around here. Oh, whoa. What have you got?
They're
Oh,
getting
are you
into
letting
their
it go?
houses and everything, and a lot of the
I
neighbors
would
are
love
killing
to
them,
see him.
poison everything.
Hang
I
on.
don't like that.
We've got
Okay,
coons.
you
I'm in
just
Chilliwack.
I would rather.
I'm downtown Chilliwack and we have coons.
Well, I live trap, and then I let them go.
I thought it
and this
was
is a lovely spot.
Oh, may I? You
Oh,
trapping
he's
them.
upset.
Yeah,
For
I
what
got my
it's
camera
worth.
out too. Oh, you're so upset.
Well,
You know what?
If you
My-
got down there, you could take a picture of him running towards you.
My aunt raised them because back east from Ontario she had issues with them
How
too.
to even get this out.
Oh.
Honest to God. Oh yeah, here we are.
Yeah, you're gonna get out. I know, oh boy. And your first car ride in your whole life.
Yep.
Now that's a good question. How to open it up? I'm not sure.
The problem is my fingers are so arthritic.
Let's see. I'm not even sure. How do you? Oh boy.
Was he a troublesome squirrel and you trapped him, or?
Well, I'm trying to release
Hey, it's a man with man fingers.
We raised a baby squirrel.
Well, do you know how to
My
release
aunt did too. My
in
aunt
Fort
used to.
Langley, the people kill them and poison them because they get in their houses and things. And I've got a live trap, so I said, well, I'm going to try and catch them. And
Aw. Yeah. Oh, and we're a young one.
Up here first.
Yeah, there's something with it. No, that's not. Oh, I see.
I think it has to somehow or
Yeah,
another.
And then goes back.
There. Yeah,
Hey.
but stand away so that he can run, and he'll go straight to
A tree.
that tree.
There you
There.
go. You're gonna get out. Oh boy.
Look at him hop. He's just.
Oh boy.
Well, I just brought a sister of his down 2 days ago. I've released 7 in
Oh my goodness.
a week.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
2 one day and 1 each 5 days. 1
In this park here?
right here.
Yeah.
Exactly right
So
here.
they'll find all their buddies. And,
And
Hey,
all
how do we
the-
get here? Right?
yeah. That was this alien spaceship.
Oh,
they're
look.
gonna
Oh no,
miss-
that's a crow up there. I was gonna say there's one up there already.
Well,
Okay.
there probably should be quite a few, but you know, in Fort Langley there are a lot of nut trees.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that many nut trees here, but I'm sure that there must be other seeds and nuts that they eat.
Well, there'll be a billion blackberries.
And, you know. So, there we are.
Oh,
Girls.
Another
pretty
squirrel.
neat. We're looking
Yeah.
to see if we can catch him. Oh,
He was fast. Well, have a nice corgi
you
walk.
too. And you know what? It's wonderful to have just timed that right. My name is Kai.
Hi, I'm Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Yeah, and you live in Chilliwack?
I'm in Chilliwack. You're in Fort Langley?
Look at your beautiful
Oh, thank you.
earrings. Do you make those? Do you?
I have done jewelry and silver in my time, yeah. Okay, so you're in Fort Langley? Mm-hmm. We often go for a drive anymore. He's on oxygen now. He's a member of household. So, like, what do you do?
I know. You've got, well, this is my park. That chair there, I don't know if you've read the inscription there. It says, there's, life is too short to eat cheap ice cream. It's some woman
Is it okay
who
I say
died.
hot damn?
And, I thought, oh, I like this woman. And it's a memorial for some woman who died when she was 30, you know, for some reason or another. But I sit in that chair and I gaze out at the thing,
At the
take
water.
a little picnic sometimes.
Yeah.
And I love this place.
I think it's marvelous you're doing this. Like I said, my aunt ended up he said baby, that's how she ended up raising them. She ended up with injured squirrels. I was this big, so you can imagine how long ago it was. She'd ended up with some, because we were from back east. This was down near Leamington, you know, Point Pelee. They were injured. So she took them in. The next thing you knew, one was pregnant.
So she had baby squirrels.
She had, you know how some people have an aviary with pet birds?
Yeah. She had a cage.
She had an aviary, and they were remarkable because they're actually quite intelligent creatures.
Oh, wow, they are.
She would literally. Well,
It's just
it's just earth, but she would go out in the backyard, take them out, and they would play, and then they would go back in their house.
No
Like
kidding.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing.
Oh, so I'm very fond of them. Oh.
Take this in. Remember my. Well, I'm usually in Mexico for the winter. And I couldn't get across the border to go
I know.
with my dogs because I wouldn't go without. And I drive this down.
Do
I
you?
have for 20 years
you.
gone down. I used to
And everything
my
is so
hippie
different.
days in a school bus. Now you've got somebody.
I should swap phone numbers with you.
Have you got somebody with on oxygen?
Yeah, Tim is on oxygen now,
My
which is...
husband is south of the border in a care home. He couldn't even get up here this year.
Oh,
He
you're
was in
kidding.
Mexico with me all last winter. And we drove home in May. I thought I might stay down there, you see, because after the COVID thing, we were down there. And I thought, oh, this is glorious. But April and May, and his dementia started getting a little bit bad, and he had a pacemaker. And I was thinking, holy shit, he has no medical insurance down here. I have very little money, living on my pension. I need to get him back. Then, of course, they shut I live in a place called Yalapa. There are no roads in, you can only get there by boat. So it started to get complicated. And here he is, 91, and not very able to walk.
Okay, I'm going to sound so rude. How old are you?
I'm 80.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you... I'm often in Fort Langley.
Yeah.
And
This is
you know what? I want to give you my phone number. Is that I liked it. The minute you said hippie. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Well,
and you know something?
I'm working on keeping Fort Langley weird because it has become so gentrified that it's sad.
awful.
It's very sad. And I have a 100-year-old house, and I'm struggling to pay for it because the taxes are out of this world.
Yes.
And I'm on my pension. I can't work anymore. My work was with horses all my life. That's when I saw you petting that horse. I thought, oh. Well,
We came, Pat, because it was, we nearly lost him, spring break. And I'd taken him out for a drive and we found the horse. And so we stopped and he wasn't doing well because it's COPD, which will bring on dementia at moments. And we sat there and the daughter, she's maybe about 30, and I said, and pulled over, I said, "That's your horse?" And she said, "Oh yeah." And the horse's name, the horse is close to 30, and you know something? When we come by regularly because we don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with him. We'll go for a drive. So I bring a piece of carrot. That horse knows
you.
Knows the van. The minute we come around the corner, out we come.
Nice, his head over the fence. How perfect.
So let me write my phone number down on something for you, and I'll grab yours too.
Does he
You
say
just-
hello to his friends, or are you...
Yes, you can come and say hello.
I'll shut this out, buddy.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
$1,000 this car.
Roll window down.
Look at this.
We got a new friend.
I was happy to see a car stopping and giving carrots to a horse.
She
That was very
just let go a baby squirrel. Like
I
it
saw
just,
the squirrel.
It is
Yeah.
it. Yeah, the little devils get into the houses in Fort Langley. Well, I have a 100-year-old house, so it's home for raccoons too. The raccoons, my whippets. I have whippets and 2 whippets, and they kind of keep the raccoons away by being obnoxiously
let me
barking.
put this on here. If I write it on my arm, I'll lose it. So, Pam,
Look at all your beautiful jewelry.
what's your phone number?
604
Yeah.
888 5554. Is that easy to
That is
remember?
pretty easy. That's a landline, so that one doesn't text.
I don't text.
Oh, good. That makes 2 of us
I
then.
don't even have a computer. I'm old school.
Oh,
Fishing village with no roads and no phones and no electricity. It's And I old thought,
this
school.
is it.
And I was in 1980.
That's when I went to
I've been
Mexico.
going back there every winter, and this is the first winter I've spent up here since then. And
It's
my friends have given me clothes to keep warm, and I had to, I retired from the horses, and because I stopped riding professionally, and then I started doing a lot of teaching, then I started judging, and then I started course designing. I worked at Spruce Meadows for 35 years,
Did you really?
and Thunderbird.
Oh my goodness.
Just finished at Thunderbird a few years ago.
Wow.
But no income now, of course. There's no pensions for old horse people. They just have to. They just sort of fade away, I guess. But
I am
love
so
this
glad
neighborhood.
we
Do you
met.
go back the long way?
We go back the long way
love
and do
that.
a little stop over at Hogan Park, and that's the Sunday afternoon.
My vet lives in Claiborne, so and she's a personal friend, and she's been down to Mexico. Most of my friends have been down to see me. I built a little palapa You know,
Yes.
a real one. Out of the village with the local lads. Learn to speak Spanish, and that's my
goodness.
winter life. Don't know if I'll ever get back there. I don't know if the border will ever open.
It's
Very
that's
sad.
why I say I wouldn't have always done that. We would have chatted, and but under the way the world is now, maybe it's important to know each other.
I think there are. I used to read Carlos Castaneda a lot, all of those sort of books, and I'll never forget him saying that always seize that cubic centimeter of chance. And I thought, okay, I wonder, that applies to a lot of things. And today I think we both seized a little cubic
We were
centimeter
going
of
down.
chance.
Here's the thing. Okay, I can think of this one. This one just came to mind. Because I don't know what to do with him. So we would drive down to White... Well, I don't know. So we'd drive to White Rock.
It's hard to know what to
We
do.
would walk the pier a bit, and then we would go across the way and have, I don't know, some tea at the sushi place. We were down there. Down by the pier was what looked like somebody had put for somebody. A flower and this and that. I'm not kidding. I was online.
It was a little memorial thing?
Yeah, about 24, not quite 36 hours later, there was a woman who because I'm tied in with Indigenous communities and all sorts of things in drum circles, everything's moved to online. I'm in a Zoom meeting, and I said, and I asked her, where are you from? And I'm from White Rock. She said, and I was just down to the pier too the other day. And I said, and she said, I was honoring my mother, and I just went,
aha.
Do you see how that?
Changed the battery.
And I
That's
had
what
the
it was.
I had the pictures. I know I had. I said, it was, and she thought she was talking to a witch. Of course, I said, no. There's a reason we've know each other now.
Yeah.
So she sent me an email, and the next time we're down there, we're going to go near the beach and sit for a few minutes. So
How lovely. Well, that is exactly... When I first went to Fort Langley, I had a friend, Lynn Crompton, and she worked for the Indigenous... she was a lawyer, but she was working... Do you remember when that band up by Pemberton? What was the name of the group up there? Oh, they did road blockages and all sorts of everything. Anyway, Lynn used to go to the prairies a lot for dances and sun ceremonies and everything.
Sundance and powwows, yes.
She did. And I went to the first two powwows that I knew about here in Fort Langley, across
when they still were holding,
when they were still holding them. And I just absolutely loved it. And of course, the village where I live in Mexico is an indigenous community. It's called a comunidad. It's not even an ejido. So none of us could own our land. It belongs to the indigenous people who live there. And they're from the Cora tribe.
I don't know why this is
I'm
flashing.
very proud of it, and still live very, very frugally and wonderfully. And
Okay, I'm about to
my
change
heart
the
is
battery.
there. That's where I want to go back to as soon as I can.
Well, you be careful. In the next few weeks, I may call you. How's that?
Okay. Well,
All right then,
you're
Pam.
welcome.
Keep catching those squirrels.
Okay.
Take care.
I used to be out in Chilliwack a lot riding on Island 22.
Did you?
Because we had a big competition there, a big jumping cross-country competition.
I remember those too.
And I had many, many fishing friends and everything from out in Chilliwack. And I still have one, a friend who has I think it's probably an Airbnb type thing out on the river up in Yarrow
Or the lake.
Way up the river there.
We will need to have tea because you may know people I know. You never know. I bet you we do.
More than one.
Okay, I'm about to change the battery.
I was going back to, I've got a lot of things I do. See, we got a lot of territory. You think we were old souls.
We all are, aren't we?
We are. And I was riding with someone with a course. And as she's talking, I mean, we were going towards Seabird Islands. This is just before COVID. And she said something about, and my maiden name is, and she told me. We nearly drove off the highway when I jumped at her and said, are you so-and-so's? She saed, yes.
Oh,
And
that's
it was
close.
it is a woman that I went to school with that we do connect.
Huh.
That's incredible. We were over. She was good enough to have us over with like the backyard because he's not well, for a small little thing of gathering, 4 or 5 for it. And I said to Vic, I said, you don't know how special this is? And she said, well, I said, yeah, you're like my niece. See how things happen? There's reasons people meet. Pam, it's good to meet you.
Pretty fragile in a lot of ways.
It certainly
This
is.
is a nice van. What kind is this one?
This
It's a Dodge
is
Caravan.
just a Dodge, and it's an older one, but it goes the distance.
Dodge Caravan for years before I got this.
Yeah.
And somebody broke into it outside my house in Fort Langley and wrecked the whole steering column. So here am I, and I had just had a severed Achilles tendon. Was in repair. I was really, really laid up, and I bought that from my bed for $1,000.
I don't know
Not
why
a
this
bad
is
deal.
flashing.
It's a Pontiac, of course.
Yeah.
That's why it was cheap. But
Okay, I'm about to change the battery.
That's true.
and so far, I haven't had to fix anything. I'm so delighted. I'm half packed up, ready to go.
I am too.
As always. Okay, well, you have a safe trip home.
You
You
too.
too, Pam.
And we will talk.
Okay.
All right, Pam.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so I'm going to put the window up at least. You're going to a bathroom someplace, but we'll go this way to do it. Okay? That way, and then up this one. Turn right, and then up that one.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that was
She said
good.
to me, you were the one stopped talking to the horse.
She's a horsewoman. She rode, showed, and taught.
Yeah, I heard that.
Did you catch that?
Yep.
Like, yeah. So we're gonna go someplace. I don't know where all we're going. We're going somewhere. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't know why we wouldn't go down to Fort Langley to visit. Where could we go? I'm sure there's a park or someplace that we could get near. Maybe we'll just, she said she's got a 100-year-old house. Can you imagine?
No idea.
Like what if it was nice weather and I could say, well, can I bring something? Like, I don't know, would I be willing to go and pick up Kentucky Fried Chicken for that? I would. We're gonna show up and sit in your front yard with you and we'll share a meal.
Bring paper towels.
I think that would be wonderful, and I don't know what else to do anymore, Tim.
No, I don't.
And I don't know if that means out of bubble or what. I don't know why
it's
this is
something
flashing.
anyway. It was probably because of the way it was. Okay, I'm about to on. change the
Just
battery.
give me a second here, and let's see if I can figure out what else I need to do, okay? Oh, it's icky down there. Okay. Moving right along now. There, we're out here and we're going that way. I really do have to go to the bathroom, like you wouldn't believe, but that's beside the point. Foggiest idea where I'm going to go to the bathroom. I don't know if I can make it all the way back into, say, the Yellow Barn. That remains to be seen. That's her 7th or 8th squirrel she's pulled in the last little bit. She says we're just overrun. And they're going into the neighbors' attics and houses, and which they will. So we get to plan to go to Fort Langley.
Nice.
Well, and then on the way home, I see the horse. We're on the way there. I don't know. See, this is the only difficult. Oh, look at the sheep. I should be taking pictures. No, they're not sheep. They're cows. Sorry. It's difficult nowadays because what do? You need to. I can't really prepare food to take. You can't do it that way. It's got to be something bought. And I don't think there's even a Kentucky Fried Chicken in Fort Langley, is there?
I don't know.
Well, I guess it would have to be something there that was picked up when we get there. Should have said to her, why don't we drive back and find a tea? Could have done that, huh?
Would have.
What?
Probably should have.
Well, it never occurred to me to do that at the time. I said, we're often down that way because this is the drive. What else do you do? And she says, well, that's just it. She says, I don't know either. So... It looks like it's going to rain good, too, somewhere along the line through here. So what do we do here? Here is McTavish. You have to turn left. This is the route that we would have come in on. And if we had, we wouldn't have done that. True?
Okay.
Well, we wouldn't have met her. Or we took Bradner all the way forward, we would still run into River Road. Okay? But that's kind of another resort. So now you're up through to here, and see, I turned on 58. I don't know why I turned on 58 the other time of day. I was thinking something else, I guess. And it would be just as nice to maybe try to go downtown. Is there any place to sit outside?
Abbotsford?
You know, in Fort Langley, there must be some place to go for a tea.
Yeah, with all the people that are in Fort Langley.
Well, you know, that's but you know, a sunny day and find
Precisely.
well, then there's lots of people there, but got the little squirrel on tape anyway. Oh, is he happy to be out of that thing?
I can imagine.
Oh yeah, like boom, I'm out of here. Yeah, see, Dorothy raised them. I mean, she ended up with the few that were injured, and then the next thing you knew, she had babies because she thought that they were both male or both female, and oops, and then suddenly there was a whole family of them. I mean, she had a good dozen of them, and the one guy looked at me and says, "Oh, we've nursed them back to health, and yeah, raised them from babies too." They can be really brilliant, Tim. They are brilliant because she would go out in the back, and it was like an aviary, for lack of better.
Okay, what now? Straight?
You're still gonna keep going that way. So, like an aviary, and in the evening she would open the door and they'd come out and play, and then it'd be like, "Okay, guys, time to go in." But that would be like squirrels with their own trees and things. You know, like this is it. It's nighttime, back to home.
Yep.
And she was mommy. Like, wow. So there's There's that so-called general store. I don't think that they've got a bathroom, do they? Probably not.
Maybe.
No, we won't worry about it.
He's also a full-form feed dealer.
It's also a what?
Full-form feed dealer.
So what?
He deals food for the grains and stuff.
Oh. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, so if we'd gone in the other route, we wouldn't have timed, would it? No. So, hey. Wow. That's good, and a man with man fingers. That guy was really, I don't think I could have pulled it open either.
What are you talking about?
The cage, she couldn't get the trap open. I said, I don't know if I can either. I've got problems with my hands, and she looked up. She says, oh, but you're Joey. I says, yeah, I know, but I've got problems with my hands doing that. Like, Tim, I'm good for writing not even quite a paragraph. I can hold a paintbrush, like just a lot of, because of what happens with the, I don't know, pain, arthritis, whatever it is. Dark, maybe all of a sudden, isn't it? Well, slow up, please. It's 60 here. And these guys realize that suddenly. And we could take it on the way out the highway, but if that's the case, we're not going back by way of parallel road. So up and around the bend a little bit here is that park, and there's a bathroom there, and I'll go there, okay?
Which side is it on?
Slow up. Your park is about where that vehicle's sitting up here
Okay.
and coming out. So you're turning in here. Back here again, right? Hello? And if you want, you can wait right beside that thing if you want, okay? Thank you. It's quite something up against the black sky. This is what I didn't understand. What's with all the chairs out there is really bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Now what I do?
Now, how do you get back into Abbotsford?
Turn left.
Yes. Yeah, we had enough time. We could have gone back to Fort Langley and had tea. Wow, eh?
Yeah.
Look at that. Is it only... Oh, no, it's 1... Yeah, that's...
10 to 1.
It's 1:30.
No, that's the right time.
Is that the right time? Then why didn't we do that?
What?
Why didn't we go to Fort Langley to have tea? Because I was thinking it was later than it was. what? She's at home right now going, I should have said, let's go have a tea now. Like, you know, go figure, right? Well, where else can we go if we're in Abbotsford? Well, we could always end up going over to the Yellow Barn and do whatever, and then drive up near the lake, and then back in. I'm probably going to need to do gas again this week, but it will do Monday and Tuesday anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Yeah, see, he has no rain on the vehicle, but we do because we came off of the crest of whatever it was, hill there. Guess I should try calling her and saying, do you want us to have tea? Nah, leave it until tomorrow or the next week. Okay. Pam, I just kept thinking about you. Next diner open. Phoenix Diner is right here. Just slow up and we'll find out if it is open. They may be closed on Sundays. They look like they are closed. Okay. Gotten pretty darn big.
Yeah.
Check out the Yellow Barn, or I don't know. Or go up through to Cultus or something, or I don't know. It's approximately 2 o'clock. I figured if we were in by about 3 or so, that would give you time to do whatever and me whatever. And see these things? Those are over in Abbotsford. These. If you followed them, they would take you right to that park. Wow, huh? And we got somebody in our parking spot, so maybe we're not stopping here. I don't know. It doesn't look like we are. Probably not. So I'll wind down the window and try to do some pictures. Unless you want to try to go over there anyway, that's up to you. Do you want to or no?
No.
Okay. So now we're going to either go look for the Yellow Barn, or I don't know if there's anything towards Cultus. I mean, who knows, right? We've got this new travel restriction nonsense and all these other new rules. When you get up here and you're going to turn left, would you pause for a minute too? further, a little further, right about there. Okay. You've got a vehicle coming in. Whoa, you've got a vehicle coming that away.
That one too.
Go ahead. What? Okay, well then go do the bathroom, and I'm sure they'll let you do that at least. Unless you want to go over to McDonald Park to do it. Or do you want to try here? You better try here. Oh, okay. So the only thought is, heck, if I know where we go, I guess we don't go. It'll have to be someplace that has an outdoor patio.
Characters?
Probably. Because that's why so many of the patios have opened up. Okay. The same way either. And I would rather you put this thing right here rather than throwing it in the back all the time. Okay? Thank you. Stay back off of his bumper, okay, please? Now, do you want to go up to Cultus Lake or something for a few minutes, or?
Can we do that?
Okay, well, I wasn't going to go find food. We'll get you home, get you eating that and putting potatoes on. Kind of there. We've got about, it's what? It's 20 to 2. No, it's 20 to 3. So, yeah, so that's enough to drive out.
20 to 2.
That's the correct time?
So what time?
Oh, so it is only 20 to 2. Well, then we'll drive up to the lake and see if I'd realized that, we would have had time to go down to whatever and say, look, let's go to Fort Langley now. Because it's only a couple of miles over to there. Pardon me?
Elevator's under this.
It's pretty busy, isn't it? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Tim, this is not cool, okay? Remember? So you didn't need to gun it up here. And by the way, there are going to be RCMP up here today. So you're going to drive the speed limit, and the speed limit is 50. Parking lots for everything's empty. Great.
That's wild.
What?
That's wild. It's completely empty. Everything like that.
Well, they don't open yet till into May. They open about May. Okay, are you going over? What do you've been driving really good, and now you're not. So pull up over in. That's the handicapped right there. And I've got to fix the whatever in the back, okay? This is not cool what this is doing right here, Tim. Okay? Like we've got to find a better way to put these things in here. Because they keep hitting the damn door.
Right.
And that's just not right. Well, you need to lock the back door if you're getting out. Do you need do a hickey or rolly cart?
Not just for there.
Oh, okay. Oh, leave that, unlock the van for a minute. Go stand over there and go get a table. You're going to need a jacket, aren't you?
on right now, but I guess I'll have to survive.
What? I guess
okay, well,
and
then
we're going to
come
sit
on.
out in the cold with it, unless you want to order it and take it with us and go somewhere. And I don't know where to go. So.
Whatever you took off the one.
Excuse me.
This is very kind.
Are you going to be cold here? We're going to be here for about an hour. Do you want to do something else? Are you okay?
Yeah, well, I was saying, do you guys have in-house dining as well?
Pardon?
No.
Can you sit inside?
No, because
No,
we're
we've
not
gotta
allowed
be
to
outside.
because of the restrictions and
Do
everything.
you want to? We're working out of whether he's cold. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if we leave, there's a reason.
I'm okay now. What about you?
We can do takeout.
Yeah, we probably could. Let me take a quick look.
Yeah,
okay?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, of course.
Okay. This is why I said grab McDonald's and go, I don't know where, someplace. Do you want to do that? What do you want to do?
It'll end up being cheaper.
Okay, well then I'll apologize
that
and
on
we'll
right
go back
now,
through
okay?
and go downtown. And what? Yeah? And then go towards. This is not an easy condition. Okay, thank you. Okay, great.
No, I understand. It is a bit chilly. No problem.
It actually is today, so, and I thought, well, thank you very much. Okay.
It is not cooler up here, Tim. And it will be even worse as it starts to rain. So, it isn't going to be any better over at Characters. It might be sit in the van, or it might be just say, this is up to you. Or go home and put on potatoes. I don't know. You figure out what to happen, okay?
Because I get overwhelmed with making all of the decisions, including feed the dog, including everything else. Not so much for that great idea, but everything right now is pretty much this. Yeah, and they're. This is in effect, they've got it till somewhere into June or something. There's no camping either, anywhere. I mean, unless you can find a place over by the river someplace. And this is for Starbucks. See the lineups? Yeah, Wow is right. That needs to be changed, doesn't it?
Nope. So we're not yet.
So which one do you want to go to? The one in town? And then go over to Gwen Vaughan or something, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be nice. We'll go over to Gwen Vaughan, and if they're there, then we'll go to Island 22, I guess, and sit in the van. I don't know. Two things the same. Okay?
Okay.
That's just as easy, right?
Want 2 large fries?
2 large fries and 2 quarter pounders with cheese. There, that was simple. Wasn't it simple? Unless they've got breakfast bagels all day. I don't know. Way they can still theoretically, but this is all enclosed, so I don't completely get that. Do you? Yes, it is enclosed, except for the one end. Like, to me, that's bizarre. We could have gone to Sardis Park with it, you know that? Of course, there's no covered area if it's raining. So, which it's probably going to do again anyway, isn't it? I just wanted. Can I tap this? Can we do a tap?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, but don't send it into her. Okay. Thank you. And I want ketchup and salt and all that other stuff, right?
Yep.
Pardon me?
Do you need a drink tray?
No, that if you can pass them out, that's fine. Can you get them?
Yeah.
I don't think you can reach them from there, Tim. And you've got somebody behind. No, you don't. Let him pull in a little closer. Watch the mirror when you do. Okay, there. Whoa.
Here's the food.
And ketchup and stuff in that. Here, give me that. She's gonna get the other stuff. And I want some ketchup.
And we got ketchup and salt and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. I can grab you some.
Could you?
Excellent.
That there. Where are the straws? Okay, straws are in there. Now let me put this stuff in here, okay?
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Okay, so now we're gonna go someplace. You wanna go to Gwen Vaughan? Where do you wanna go? Watch your mirror. Or do you wanna go to Gwen Vaughan? Do you wanna go over to Island 22 and sit with the van, with a view, or what do you wanna do? What do you want to do?
Just to get some breath.
Huh? You what? I'm not catching what you're saying.
What do you think would be better?
Well, if you want, we'll sit in the van. If you think you're going to get cool, it's up to you. Island 22 or Gwen Vaughan's even closer. That's up to you. If it's Gwen Vaughn, you turn left. Are you going to need to change your tank when we get there?
So,
You're sure, huh?
yeah.
Okay. Just go straight through there. Go. There, so we're doing that.
I don't know. I'm not fully certain.
Ouch. What to make of it? Isn't that what they used to call a walk-up or something like that? And you've got a green light.
Yeah.
They're having a service over there. I wonder if it's these guys, Victory Church, doing it. It's a church service. Like, he's got a guitar in or whatever. So over here is they're supposedly doing it in the parking lots at 10, and then meet for a ride or something. I didn't even realize it was a church. I saw them doing cleanup around, and I said, well, what's here now? Well, this is where Victory Church is, but isn't that where Al goes sometimes? I thought so. I could have sworn he asked us to come over to something over there because, see, there's bikers there or where people ride. There should be more sitting up there at the lake now. And if there's a whole bunch of people under in here, I guess we're going over to whatever, right? Oh, looks pretty empty or something. That's a start. Okay, there's a couple of people under there, but I guess it's okay, right? Okay, well, you might want your rolling cart. I don't know, that's up to you. Come on, we can do this. Are you able to carry one of those, please, without spilling it?
Yeah, I just gotta get my cart.
Okay, look at me, smile. Yeah, that's tidier. Can you watch that jacket doesn't get trashed? Look at the tulips, eh? Okay, well, you get that out and I'll go over that away with you. Okay, so this is the day that we did McDonald's. Well, we didn't go to McDonald Park, but we came to Glen Vaughn. They're pretty. I know, I'm taking a picture of a tulip. Is that okay? Well, let's go over there. Hold on, and we'll try to get a shot of this. And I'm trying to carry this stuff on my arm. And okay, let's go. You got to start walking at this point. So we didn't go to McDonald Park. It's too bad there wasn't another McDonald's or something towards some of those places, and I don't know what to pick up. I really don't want to pick up from Yellow Barn. Well, go ahead, I'm doing a picture of the tree. Huh? What? Yeah, okay, we'll go find a table, and we're gonna check cards out, and then we'll eat, and we're having a picnic, right? Or our version thereof. You want to do that one? Well, I know, but if it starts to rain, it's going to be a problem. So come on over in here. Because it's black out that way. Okay? So let me organize this stuff so I don't throw it. This, and then remember what I just put in there. What did I put in there? That's what I put in there. Oh, okay, that's good. So we're so please don't have a accident to look at me today. We should be doing your beard too. You've got to shave at least, okay? And we should be doing that, and we could do that here today yet, if you're up to it. Here, try that real quick, and we'll do this, and then we'll have something to eat. No, I don't have the scissors with me, come to think of it. I don't think I do. I'll have to look. I might. Well, this is warmer than up at the lake. Dumbala. What do you know? Here, happy Beltane for right now. We'll decide it's Beltane, okay? Okay, let's just decide it's Beltane. The card.
The moon, the lovers, the wheel, and Ace of Pentacles.
Okay, that might be a start. I better spread than there's been for a while. Let me take a look at that on there. Yeah. Hold on. Here, I'm going to be on camera and it's a scary. Look at me and smile. Okay, now look, I dumped the ketchups in here, and there's salt in. I love one of those. There you go. Here's that. Check that. Here, let me see if I've got the scissors. That. You're welcome. There's some more salt here. Is that pepper? Well, she gave us a whole one of them. Here's ketchup. I want ketchup. You want ketchup?
Doesn't how many there are.
Well, there's no ketchup there. I don't care. I'm too worried about ketchup. There. Wants to fry.
Oh well.
If you're gonna eat the burger, I'll eat the fries later, maybe. Come on. There's some salt in here.
It's nice and salty already.
Well, are they? Oh, that's
yeah.
good. I can't even get these things open, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I did. This is actually nice. I really enjoyed doing what we did in White Rock.
Yeah. That was cool.
I really enjoyed that. And maybe that's what we should be trying to do, but I really don't want to just be doing McDonald's.
Yeah.
Does not sound like a great idea to do that or Dairy Queen, or I don't know, like food takeout. But this is what Daphne was doing, and she said that they get, here, look at me, McDonald's shakes to boot. That's terrifying. I suspect you're going to drink both of them. There. They pick something up and then go someplace.
Yeah.
I don't have that scissors. Well, maybe we'll drive past Island 22 yet. You never know. I couldn't believe that woman today. She says, "Oh no, I used to be down there regularly." I wondered if I could pull off a Google thing to come up with it, because if she has taught, I would think that her name is going to pop someplace. Quarter pounder with cheese with barbecue sauce on it, right? Oh, wow.
And bacon.
Quarter pounder with cheese comes with bacon. Doesn't? I thought it did. Whoa. Come on. That was fun. This is not how to do this. Well, that wasn't quite how I planned it either, but now you might be able to, have you got something at home to eat for supper tonight? Like what? Like what?
Well, enough for one of those potatoes left.
One of those things? Well, there is a sandwich in there if you can get potatoes on tomorrow. What is that, pepper?
Okay.
Okay, so that would be a start, all right?
Yeah.
Well, it's not White Rock.
No, definitely not.
I don't know about the lighting on this. Look at me. This did this in Vicky's. It's like the settings were off. And I don't know what was wrong with the battery, the other battery today with that. It's pretty out through there. If I can. There. It's just the way it's coming in black. This little birds aren't out here. Wow. thought I would give him a piece of this. I'll take one of those. Oh dear. Where did we have a burger that was so good? Oh, it was White Rock, wasn't it? That's right there. That was that burger. That's a pretty good burger.
Awesome burger.
Yeah, well, we're going to have these things going all over the place in that. I just assumed put a few clean ones in the van. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Have you used the home machine right now?
The what? Do you want me to get another thing out for you? Okay. You've done really well today. With the driving too. Your driving's been good.
How are you doing? Are you at home?
These things fall apart really easy, don't they?
Especially her.
You don't have to stay very long if you don't want.
What's that?
Is that okay? Okay, smile. Good. Good.
Busy work, just like not a whole ton of thinking, but just
That's what I have to do doing with this over here. See them? I'm taking Pam out for a few minutes. Looking somewhere. This is unreal. Oh my goodness. Right now. Okay, now that I'm a total mess.
Yeah, fun.
No, not really. I don't actually like food that's sloppy all over my hands and everything. If I'm going to do that, I eat a taco or something, you know, and it stays together.
You were never guessing to do. No. That was the thing for us is that like COVID made it really difficult. You don't want to be like intrusive, right? It's a thing.
For me happening, no one of us is down there. We're happening. I could just say a day or two for anything. Okay, here we are. Hold on. A few of them over there. That would be a good thing, wouldn't it? I thought so. And then let me figure out what I do with my batteries, which were here at one point, but now they're not. 1, 2. That's a good start, I think. Yeah, I've got coffee and things to organize. So that would be good too. I'm not looking forward to this week. That's what I'm not looking forward to by a long shot.
And then if you bring flowers, careful of it. Here. Flowers. And if you bring flowers,
Yeah.
But I wanted those bills.
Hi. Are we flying all over the place here? Grab your French fries here. Yes. You're cold, right?
No, I'm doing okay.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Well, I do think my French fries are going to have to go home with me.
Well, that's about what mine are going to do. Need a few of them and put them like this. You got ketchup at home, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's a good start. We just ate a both and we've done with it.
I can tell you, like, I've written down something to say, and I couldn't even say it fully in front of Jody. I'm going to be so I apologize. It's going to be
Bullet train. Everything's late.
Yeah.
There's stuff out there that should have been out 2 months ago. How do I try to put this together? Good God. Well, if I know. And I'm not sure how to make this. Make sure they don't fall all over the place, please. That should sit in like that. Okay. Because I've got to get the other thing in here too. Like a drink thing. Okay, so what do you want to do? I don't know what I bought. I bought this for if you're going to drink it. Yeah, I think you're going to drink that one too. Well, tonight or tomorrow. I don't think I am. Those taste worse than they ever did before. Like, they taste sweeter, which would surprise me. Well, my dear, say happy Beltane at least.
Beltane at least.
At least. Okay, so I don't know if you want to head for home or go over that away or what else. Are you going to want to do that? Oh, okay. Well, we will head for home and then you're on your do a hickey and I'm going to do some stuff upstairs. And you're going to do some stuff upstairs. And does that need to be changed yet? Will it get you home?
Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll head for home. Wasn't fully quiet. It's not the same as taking the blanket just by the side of the road, is it? I thought it might. It's really black out there. Again.
Oh, and there you go. We're gonna go visit.
Well, we can get walking over there if you want.
What do you do?
Yeah, well, let's go do that. Okay, so you got that and that. We're gonna have to move wait, okay?
He was concerned whether Megan and you and I said, do you have much to say about it? Because what we did tell him was quite upset. He said, just that you're in the house and you're going to take your gift with you. I told them that they did know and that it was very sad for them.
Hey, go ahead. You walk a little slower, so. Okay, the wheels have to sit on the raincoat. Tim? The wheels have to sit on the raincoat. Yes? Okay. hold on. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this area. Okay, go ahead. And yeah, well, there. Thank you for going out with me. Okay. Well, you know, it's cool. But when we get home, you have to take that off, that coat, and toss it back up on the side, okay? In the back. It's got to stay in the back. So we were witness to a whole bunch of people, not in the same bubble, all hugging. Yeah. Yeah. Well, watch that. And if you can, go by way of turn left because of all the other silliness downtown. And if you can't, well, we turn right, but I don't go through town, that 5 corners. It's the lights are even longer. And tomorrow they're liable to have it all tore up again. It's taking me 10 to 15 minutes to get over to Central School. Which is pretty bizarre when you think about it. Do you need fries upstairs right now? Can I just put them on a counter or something? Okay, good. Well, that's what I will do that. This is when it's getting dark. I thought it was gonna rain. I hate that rain stuff. When it's white, that's just maybe some of it'll wear off, but I suspect it won't. It's just like even with your feet.
I know.
Want to get out and get sticks and stuff on and that jacket in the back, I'm going to take and put stuff in, including drinks and things, okay? All right. We've got people back over here again.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Well, pull it in a little further, a little further, a little further. Whoa. won't be able to get out. You'll have to go around, okay? That's okay. Don't move it. Just park it in, please.
Where do you want your jacket?
I want it in the back. And I'm working on putting this in here, okay? And dealing with all of this stuff before I come back and get the rest of it. Okay, thank you. Would you fix the white thing underneath?
Yes.
Okay, please. And I'm waiting to watch you lock the door. Okay, come on, we're going. Would you lock the back door, please? And check it and make sure it's locked. Thank you. Okay, there are 2 containers on the steps that you need to take upstairs, okay? I hate that green stuff. When it's wet, that stuff is just, maybe some of it'll wear off, but I suspect it won't. It's just like